What is going on, ClassicComRevival? It is Retro back again behind the mic today. So I was planning on making a video a few days ago, but I honestly couldn't think of anything to talk about. And you know, when it comes to this channel, a channel which I'm trying to at least kind of guide in the direction of quality over quantity, I think it's crucial to make sure that everybody here, and so far it's been going fantastic, has a quality video. And I genuinely could not think of anything to discuss. So I let a few days go by, kind of let myself get a brainstorm, and I have a couple ideas, a few things I'd like to discuss, and potentially a new series I'd like to start. So in terms of the status quo, we'll probably be uploading a couple times a week. I'm not exactly sure at the moment, but I'd rather do that and make really good videos that are entertaining and interesting than going out and crapping out a video every single day. I just don't want to do that. I just don't. So with that being said, let's get into it. Now, I want to go into a type of content which has kind of died down a little bit recently on YouTube, but maybe I could turn this into a series. I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if you think this is an interesting idea or not. Where basically I will go and pick apart pretty much any piece of content you guys want to do, whether that be a cut commentary or a montage or pretty much anything. I'll go and I'll break down that type of video, whether I like it or not, and my thoughts on the overall genre. So today I figured we can go into life stories, why I genuinely really don't enjoy them most of the time, and there's actually a very low chance that me watching them is something that I'll actually continue to listen to. So my first concern when it comes to life stories and videos like that in general is that they're fabricated. And I personally am not there for a thrill. I don't really care. It doesn't have to be the most badass life story ever. I just don't really care. If it's something sort of interesting that you feel will contribute and make a sort of interesting video, then go ahead and share it. But the problem is people like views. They like people to be shocked and to like and comment and share. So they'll go out and fabricate pretty much any story they want. And it's very hard to tell because you don't live with that person. You don't know what their life is like. So I could go and lie behind the microphone right now and no one would really know. You know, the other day I fell off a cliff and I broke my leg. Yeah, no one would know if that's true or not. And a lot of people seem to go on that premise, and they have a lot of really convincing things, such as the thumbnails looking appealing. I mean, they'll go into very good detail. They'll plan it out very well to make things look convincing and make things look realistic. Which in the end, I personally think is something I just don't want to watch. It's just not enjoyable. So besides the fact they are false a lot of the time, I simply find them overhyped. I really don't care that much about most things when it comes to that. I prefer listening to someone's opinion or their insight on a topic instead of a life story. So what a lot of people will do to try to cater to people with a mindset like myself, they'll try to go and make a very overdramatic, a very exaggerated story where they'll hype up things which really didn't happen and that aren't even exciting. I could think maybe on one or two of my hands enough interesting stories to talk about in the video. Honestly, there's no more than 10 that I could ever in my life really talk about in the video that I think would be interesting. One story that actually did happen when I was in 5th grade, my science fair project actually lit on fire. It was actually really interesting, and I was like shaking after and stuff. You know, it was like a really, I guess, interesting story, at least to myself. But in terms of a video, I just don't see that being entertaining to most people. I'd have to go and I'd have to lie and I'd have to hype it up to really make it something convincing for people to watch, and I simply don't want to do that. So that is where the line is kind of drawn, and a lot of people will always cross that because they know it will pull in more views and it will get more attention. So in the end, I'm not really a fan of these types of videos. There are some people who could pull them off very well because they might combine them with another topic in their video. Whatever the case is, some people can pull it off very well. Others, sometimes, not so much. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I sincerely do appreciate it. In general, I would definitely give life stories in general a thumbs down rating. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And if you guys are still a CCR fan and want to show your support, you guys know what to do. Click that like button. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, my channel will be linked down below. Have an amazing day, everybody.